That seems to be the wrong one. Yeah.
Did you load up Star Trek goals instead?
When I find out, I'm gonna have to mark it again so I know exactly where it is. I have to go looking.
Indeed. I do believe.
I think I already changed the one that I completed. Was ask the bard to tell a story. I think I already.
Cool.
I'll find it later.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of time as we're waiting for Thrasios to arrive. I do believe my intention was to make new cards when you guys level up next. Pick up like an ability to throw on there or something. Same for Ravnica. I think I need to. If there was just a level up there, I think I want to do that before next sesh. All in good time. Well, I reckon we can get into a full recap and then paraphrase pretty quickly. I'm sure Torfu, when they get here, will be able to pick that up pretty quickly. So, last session we started with the return of Armin and some big bugs.
Yep, I showed up with one of the bugs,
bugs.
and then we fought.
Indeed.
Yeah, big bugs.
That they were. And then continuing on the path.
Oh, that's right, we met a druid and managed to not murder someone.
I was very proud of you guys. Despite the presence of stairs, you guys held back your aggression.
Sorry about
We
that.
managed to survive.
I had thought today was a different game.
Better late than never, sir. We are currently going through recap. Give you a moment to get under Roll20 there.
Yeah, fucking just.
While druids don't usually attack other druids in different circles. Lucy doesn't have.
You
I
guys
don't know if they.
determined that she was more afraid and defensive than trying to aggressively hurt you with spears.
Ah, he's here. It's Theros.
Indeed. And then continue to carry on, drawn to a boat. Imaginary properties. island covered with dolls.
I'm just afraid they're all going to turn into mimics. Because I thought they might have been the missing kids or something that was going on.
Ah, well.
There also was a woman on the island. Right?
There are two women. One is Aryan Wynn, the other is Avra. But you guys have not seen a human presence. There was a vision that happened when you arrived.
Oh, that's what it was, the vision.
Yeah. You also saw that there was a log pile with something glinting underneath. There was also, in an old tree, there was an idol that was carved from precious stone, put into a little hollowed out part on the tree. But those have not been engaged with. And I do believe
Yeah, we're going to check out
with
that.
having defeated the angry dolls. I think Armin has taken the brunt of damage. Looks like he's the only one with hit points down. Everyone else is in pretty good shape. But after having defeated the two, all has returned to be quiet.
Yeah, they were all covered in glue or some shit.
What?
They were all covered in glue or some shit. You hit them and your weapon would stick.
Oh yeah, the mimics.
Oh yeah, the mimics are like that. The dolls themselves are not glue covered, but yeah, mimics a little bit adhesive property.
So what is the glint underneath the log?
You are welcome to explore that further.
Yes,
You
we
might
will.
have to lift up some of the logs there. It's a kind of a pile, relying on strength, but
Not difficult.
not terribly difficult.
Me and the army can move them ourselves.
I'll help.
By all means, you are welcome to make a strength check. See if you might be able to topple them.
Could this be done with athletics?
Just straight up strength.
Okay. Well, I'll use the inspiration to take the 22.
Alrighty. Well, once you are pulling one log off and another, you see the glint is actually some jewels and coin that have been stashed under there.
Uh,
There are also
uh.
a couple of happy bottles with red liquid.
Yes. Lift with your back in a jerking, twisting motion. Take your legs and arms completely out of the equation.
Oh, yes, yeah, a quick jerk, pull, yeah, with your back.
How many gems?
It is kind of a mismatched pile of jewels and coin. But in the Roll20 chat, I have put in what you have found there.
All right.
You're a good boy.
And you guys are familiar with healing potions after having been on the island of the monkeys, and so you recognize them and their red glittery liquid on site. So
Anyone want the healing potions? Or if who's talking to the dog.
Okay, our one is going to check out the little idol in the tree.
All right. And we did have, I do believe that you had, I think it was Avra got the religion check, revealing the ancient goddess of childbirth.
Yeah.
Indeed, but not worshipped anymore like the current gods. Don't give me ideas, Torafu. Oh, that's awesome.
Why? What's he doing?
Oh, in the in the Theros chat in Discord, he posted a picture. I'll leave that for you to find. But yeah,
That's
so the
evil.
right, isn't it? Oh, I love the idea. So the idol is just kind of resting in a niche. You're welcome to. It doesn't. It's carved of precious stone itself, so it's not part of the tree. You could definitely pull it out of there if and you wanted to.
What kind of stone does it look?
It looks like marble, actually,
Right.
of which
What's
there is
the
none on this
idol?
island. You didn't see any marble, any kind of deposits or anything on this island, so it's definitely foreign to this place.
What's the idol
The a long abandoned goddess that was the goddess of childbirth.
of? All right.
She wept for babies lost in childbirth and had the power to give guidance for mothers lost on their path.
Maybe
That
I'll find someone. Maybe I'll find someone that still worships him. I'll hold on to the idol and find someone that worships her. I can give her away.
all right. As soon as you grab the idol, you feel the pulse of power, and it starts to glow in your hand. There's a bright flash, and you're gifted with yet another vision. With everything
Interesting.
shifting, you see the same island, but without all of the dolls. Instead, it's covered in lush vegetation, large flowering blooms, which are absent in your current state. There are trees, but there's nothing colorful there, as there is in the vision. You see a group of women who are adorned in armor and feathered capes approaching. They're carrying shields and spears, adorned with skull masks, crowns of feathers, some kind of ancient tribal group. They drop to their knees in front of a stone pile and place a carved idol, which looks like this one, onto the stones and begin to pray. Prayer, and pardon me, I can't do lady voices unless it's like the Monty Python style, which they don't sound like. But break that down. They say, Goddess, bless this warrior's tomb. Fallen in the battle of childbirth, walk with her and her children to the far great beyond. Do not let go of her hand and let her walk alone, bearing with her the sun.
Interesting.
The
All
warriors
right.
stand, and it looks like they're guarding the tomb. And then you see a shift, and you are back on the island, returning to see less color, no flowers, bunch of dolls instead. In your hand, Aryan Wynn, the idol is still warm, kind of comforting. And you feel a compulsion, as there was earlier, drawing you back toward the boat, which rests on the shore once you arrived.
Well, I'm going to let the party know that picking up idol had a vision. Also, it seems to have a compulsion to return to the boat.
Oh, everyone shared that vision as soon as there was a bright flash.
Oh, okay.
Everyone saw that. So yeah, shared
Right.
vision or hallucination, whatever you want to define that as. Armin is typing. Armin has taken the healing potions. No one yet has claimed the coin and jewels. They're still shiny,
Well,
glinting in the
we'll
sun.
split the jewels in the coin up between the parties.
All right, yeah.
For now, we'll put it in party treasure.
Did I give you guys a handout? I did. You do have a party inventory. Right now, you just have some swords, a couple
I'll
bows, and
copy. I'll
arrows.
copy it into the party inventory.
Excelente. Thank you, sir.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I mean, having the healing potions is a good idea.
Oh yeah. Well, and Armin is still feeling the results of combat with those things. He's under. He looks a little bit ragged, tired. Wounds
Well, give me a
shed.
second. Let me roll some things that I'll get back on a short rest.
You guys are absolutely welcome to take a short rest here. Everything now is very still and quiet. You don't even hear chirping of birds, no chittering of insects. It appears to be just you and the dolls and the gyms.
So while we're resting here, you guys want to follow where the boat takes us next, or what do you want to do?
I'm more than happy to go where the boat takes us next. That's fine.
Works for me.
Yeah, I would like to see what's at the end of this journey.
Hey, Armin has restored 20 hit points. Only 2 away from max.
Yep.
Also, too, the short rest, if anybody has things that recover, refill in a short rest, you're welcome to mark that accordingly as you will.
That'll basically just allow me to get him back after the short rest.
Certainly. And without wasting the healing potions.
Exactly.
So, yes, Arian definitely feels repulsion to the boat since having picked up the idol. Ever did
Yeah, once
you need the hit dice? I thought you had full hit points.
No, I was missing 4. So now I'm at full.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess it wasn't marked on the token, but good looking out there. Appreciate that. I forget
I
you use
gotta
D&D Beyond for stuff.
I'm gonna nuke some coffee. I'll be right back, and then we'll head where the boat takes us next. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
sounds good.
While coffee gets obliterated in the microwave, you guys are welcome to discuss your predicament or reflect on past deeds. In this short rest, are you guys making a campfire? Are you having some food? Doing anything like that? Or just kind of catching your breath, sitting on logs?
I'll eat a little bit of dried rations.
Tasty.
Probably a good idea. Probably eat one myself.
Yeah.
And I'll have a cigar.
I didn't know Thrasios was a cigar smoker.
I like smoked salmon.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of cigars do you smoke?
Whatever kind they can buy in town.
So you're
So
not a connoisseur of cigars?
Me personally, no. I don't know no jack shit about it.
Looks cool in the movies.
Based on the vision, do I see a pile of stones around here?
Can you please roll for me an investigation check? And this can take place during your short rest because it's not taxing to walk around and look for rock piles.
No, probably not. Not great.
You do see some mounds that have been overgrown that could perhaps have once been stone mounds, but you don't find any like present or recent mounds as such to mark any specific tombs or resting places, as it were.
Okay, I'll go take the 2 mimic bodies. I just lightly touch them. Are they still sticky?
A little bit, but they don't. It's not like a force thing. Like you can kind of you feel resistance to pull off, but no residue stays or anything like that. It's
I
not as
will.
lively.
There's plenty of trees. I would imagine after my short rest, there's a branch that could probably break off.
Oh, very easily, yes.
He'll use that to poke the mimics, and then he will chuck them off the side of one part of the island into the water.
Okay. Leaving the rest of the dolls undisturbed, but allowing the
Will not touch them because
mimics to be. All right. Put to a
I'm just
watery
like, nope,
grave.
screw these guys. They got to go.
Whole lot of nope.
Yeah, the longer it takes to find this child, the less likely we'll find her alive. So, here we see
Oh,
you
yes.
go.
Those missing children, been gone a while.
After he gets rid of that, he's more than happy to go. Just don't want anyone else to come to this island and fall prey to those mimics.
Oh, of course.
Everyone ready? Everyone ready to go?
Yep.
I am not hearing any objection. And just to confirm, for the sake of visual, are Thrasios and Armin swimming alongside the boat again? Do they join in the boat?
I can swim alongside the boat. It's fine.
Oh, you don't have to. It was just that's what you were doing on your way here, so I was just verifying
It's
that
still
everyone
just
was
a
the same.
small lake in this thing, right?
Yeah, so the river itself is incredibly wide, and the river flows north and then splits around the island and then continues on toward, presuming the ocean eventually.
I mean, if we're headed down the river, I will absolutely swim alongside the boat. But you let me know when we make it over 500 feet.
Do you have that goal?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, that's awesome. So you will complete that goal upon arriving to what looks like, and you guys are drawn to the other side of the shore from whence you came, and you see what appears to be the ruins of an old stone bridge. Underneath, very prominently, is an entrance that has been hollowed out. It is kind of unnatural looking in the way that you're like, oh, hey, is that a cave underneath the old bridge? And
Okay.
yes, you are welcome to have completed that goal of swimming 500 feet.
All right, cool. I will
What
make a
was
note.
his goal?
Swim or dive 500 feet.
Oh,
In fact, it is my first completed goal on this character.
Getting closer in the direction you came, the fog starts to come back until where you're at now. You know you're on the other side of the river just because you came from this direction, but through the fog you can't see the other side just as before. So you had definitely missed that there was an old stone bridge, ruins of. You didn't see any ruins on your side from where you traversed and found the boat. You very clearly see it now.
so we see a cave is what you said?
Yes, indeed.
Did the boat stop near the cave, or is this the
It
boat still
came to
going?
rest amongst some of the rocks just at the shore, of the same material as what is remains of the stone bridge. Kind of sticks out from above.
All right, I guess we should check out this cave. What do you guys say?
Yeah, let's go.
Are we going to need torches?
It is very dark in there. Anybody without dark
Or
vision
what?
is recommended to have a source of light.
Okay, let's light torches here.
Sure thing.
With your torches lit, it cuts through the fog a little bit better. You can see kind of a natural spring that is pouring out to meet the river.
Are we on a different map now, just out of curiosity?
You will be
Are we...
eventually.
Okay. I just didn't know if I could refresh my Roll20.
You want to take
down in front of me so you can see me. And
All right. And you will see, as you are walking through the cave, it's very quiet. The only thing you really hear is the water kind of very quietly flowing through. Eventually, you do see up ahead, there appears to be natural light illuminating an area far ahead that kind of opens up, where you will, at least there, no longer need your torches to see.
we're coming up on a lit area. Looks like it gets bigger inside.
Well, the natural light is coming from the ceiling.
It's coming from somewhere. I can't see it just yet.
Yeah, it looks like natural light from outside, yeah. Kind of coming in from above.
He will stride into the area, confident of the fact that he will survive whatever's here.
Yep, Raphael's right there beside him.
Very well. Oh, crap. I'm sorry. That's an old Armin token. Delete that. I think that's an older... No, that's...
Oh, don't delete Armin. Really?
Armin has left. There you
We'll subtract the 2 hit points real quick. 1 second. Oh, you did? Thanks.
Oh, looks like undead.
So you see before you, there are 3 shadows floating in place. Behind them, it's the form of a woman, kind of a ghostly form, a very sunken, hollow face.
Very dangerous one.
She does not look happy to see you.
Well, we're not happy to see her either.
She is looking straight ahead at the 4 of you. Her mouth becomes toothy grimace, sharp teeth. She has her claws out at her sides. Looks like she is watching and waiting. She looks aggressive, but is kind of a defensive stance.
Oh, they're not attacking. That's different.
They haven't yet, but she definitely looks angry. Unlike the druid lady in the treehouse, where she looked afraid, you don't even need a roll. She looks defiantly aggressive and perhaps even hungry.
Hungry, eh? What, for souls? So what do you want to do, Armin?
Don't
They're
know how to
not
talk to
attacking
ghosts.
yet. Should we stay or leave?
Do we see the kids?
You do not, but you do see behind the banshee-looking creature a little opening where the cave looks like it continues beyond her.
So I guess we can't walk away. Alright. I guess it's initiative time.
Where are the children?
There's a hiss as the clawed hand gestures at the shadows. No, Avro's left. Wrong. Discord. Welcome back to Discord.
Welcome back.
Have you been able to hear? Have you been trying to talk and haven't broken through?
It like cut out, but hopefully I didn't miss too much.
Okay.
Now we just
You're
went
talking
into a
about the
cave
banshee.
and found a banshee with 3 shadows.
Yeah, I just asked the banshee where the kids are, and we had a hiss, and that was about it.
Yeah, she outstretches her clawed hands. Can I have you, Armin, please make insight check?
Sure, let's see how that goes.
Nice.
Honestly, for him, that's not a bad roll.
So you see that her arms, the way that they kind of splay out, it's not like a clawing at the air. You think that she is indicating the shadows that float before her.
She
Did you
made the
turn the
children
kids into the
into
shadows?
shadows. They're evil. She's dead. She's gonna die. Let's go. She made
I
the
will.
children into shadows, yeah.
1, 2. Are you? He gestures at them. Are you telling me you turned the children into shadows?
I think she's just ordering them to attack, sort of thing.
As you have
Oh, he'll
stepped
find out in
forward
a second.
into the center, you can see she shrieks again, reaches out toward you, and the shadows and herself begin to move. Where'd you go?
I'm right there. I'm still in the center.
Not on my screen. On my screen, you're not there at all.
I don't see her either.
God damn it!
I don't see her.
So hold on.
Totally disappeared.
He's right here.
Not for me.
Yep. Where I see him.
Yeah.
Just
So
He's
copy.
small, but he's there.
I will refresh
Oh, you're
the
talking
page
about.
and see.
Yes, because
You
for
don't have to
me,
worry about screenshots and stuff.
like
Like, I don't disbelieve you. Yeah, you're totally not there on my screen at all. Not even a little bit.
okay.
Can you pull his token out, Gene?
What was that? Sorry?
Oh, zoom
Can
in or
you
zoom out.
pull his token out?
If I zoom in a bunch, I see only the map. I am seeing the other 3 tokens, but not an Armin.
No, I mean, can you pull his token out for him?
Of course I can.
My token's on the map.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you refreshed your page?
I mean, I can.
Please do.
Sure. All right. And when I refreshed it, it's now gone.
Okay. Well, anybody who can see Armin's token probably needs to refresh. I will put Armin back on the field.
Yeah. The only reason that happened is because I moved him and Armin was gone, or Armin had a duplicate, so I just deleted the duplicate.
Oh, so there's probably lag. You probably deleted the actual one somehow, some way.
All right, that happens. -2. There we go. All right, I got his hit points correct.
I would like to blame Jumpgate because Jumpgate is stupid and does stuff like that to me all the
Yeah,
time.
it's,
I really hope, I still haven't written them, I really hope they get that together. They did release the DMG though for the 2024, so I kind of want to open like a test page / game and play around with it and see if we might be able to do a conversion if things can level up and stuff. We'll see. But just a side note for everybody, new edition might be ready to go soon.
Cool. So since we're doing initiative, I will simply roll mine.
oh yeah, I got rolled.
Armin's not known for going quick.
Oh, no, those guys are on Speak to the GM, or Whisper to the GM. All of them are. Well, phooey. I'm going to go in and change that real quick. Never whisper. And for you, Miss, also never whisper. I think this is the only game that is doing that anymore. I'm gonna have to check the settings out. Thrasios roars.
What a roar. Displaying his trident in the air. Rah!
So the shadow in front will approach Armin and attempt to draw power from his very essence.
These
It
guys
will
suck.
fail, however, just barely. And you will not have to worry about your strength being reduced by them, at least in that attack.
Are they being affected by the natural light that's coming into the cave?
They are not.
Weird.
They're kind of, when they move, you can kind of see through them a little bit to the cave beyond, like they are translucent and semi-transparent. However, they don't appear to be affected by the light itself.
So they're not actually shadows per se.
Oh, they're definitely shadows, but nothing is casting them as like a silhouette blocking the light, if that makes sense. The light too isn't like direct sunlight because there's still fog and it's just kind of an ambient, lighter than the darkness of the cave. And so, with the failed attempt at striking Armin, Thrasios is able to act next.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
Do I want to attack that one or do I want to attack something else?
That's a good question. I can't answer
Yeah,
that
that's a
for
good
you.
question. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Jim, can I roll for knowledge of banshees since I'm a druid?
Um, for everybody, it is likely to be their first encounter with one, but being as everybody's traveled, you may have heard legends. I would say, have a look.
Because I think my land was attacked by shadows and stuff like that. If I remember it.
I would say nature or religion would both kind of cover that. Either way, it would be rolled with disadvantage, though. But you are welcome to do so.
Just him or any of us?
Any of you,
Nature or religion?
indeed.
I'm going to make my attack roll on that guy.
And that is at disadvantage.
My attack roll?
No, just the nature check or the religion check.
Oh,
Oh. 7. Assuming a 21 hit.
Leave it to the bard to know some shit.
Indeed. So Avra,
Yeah.
pretty good roll there. You will know, actually, rumors say that both banshees and shadows share a property in that they have a resistance to normal melee attacks that are non-magical. They also have a resistance to a variety of things, cold and fire, but using mundane weapons, they definitely have a bit of a resistance to. That brings us over to Thrasios, who has struck true. Feel a bit of that resistance passing through the shadow, but it doesn't catch hold the way it does flesh, as you have felt before. But definitely solid hit. However, diminished. So I know with your weapon bond you can recall the weapon. Does it make it magical in nature? Or just the ability to recall?
Just the ability to recall. It's just a weapon at the moment.
Okay. I just wanted to double check, because that might have been a way around that. Alright. Will that be all for you, Mr. Thrasios?
Mm-hmm.
Banshee is going to step forward and shriek. Both Armin and Thrasios within range. Very
Oh, thank God.
mournful wail pierces your ears.
Well, shit.
Thrasios
Okay, let's
able
do
to
this.
resist.
Please don't fail me. I'm dead
Why?
because I failed.
So it is. Armin will suddenly lock up and topple over. I will leave you in the initiative order because you don't die. You just drop to 0 hit points.
No, I just start making death saving throws.
Indeed. But your friends, of course, can restore you. And then, for our friend Thrasios, who's able to resist the whale's more piercing effects, only take some psychic damage.
Bitch.
She might be a little bit. She will end her turn by stepping back a bit. And Avra will be up next. Avra, you can tell the Banshee wailed. You heard it. You weren't susceptible to the psychic damage of being directly in front, but you can actually see Thrasios' hair whip as if in the water or in the wind. And you see Armin suddenly clutch up like rigor mortis and topple over. And their eyes slightly rolled up. They look like they're in bad shape.
Who has the healing potions?
I do.
Cool. I'm gonna look for one of the healing potions.
That won't require a roll, since you guys shared the short rest and discovered them together. Armin, you can describe where they're at if you have like a fanny pack or pouches on your belt or something. But after Armin provides that information, Avra, you'll be aware of that just by way of being in the proximity when they were acquired and stashed away.
Yeah, it's on a pouch on his side. It's just a tied pouch that's tied to a belt that is, it's not hard. You can undo it. It's a simple nod.
Okay. Can I give him the healing potion as my action?
You can. I would say, since you know where it is, just kind of a bonus action to swoop up and acquire. Now, you'll be grabbing the whole pouch, so you'll be in possession of both of the healing potions now. And you
3.
can
I had
acquire
one extra.
one of them as your action,
It's actually
if you like.
3 healing potions. I had one extra from the previous.
Okay, and all three of those then are in the same pouch?
Same pouch.
All right. Then, Avra, you will have 2 healing potions left over after you have administered one to your friend Armin. You see his body get away from the rigor mortis. You see life return, a deep breath, the eyes coming into focus now instead of being rolled back. You are welcome to roll for that healing potion.
Should be 2d4 plus 2.
I was just gonna
2d4 plus 2.
I don't know them all, but I know the basic one pretty well.
So 5. Not great, but not dead.
Not wrong.
And I guess that'll be it.
Alrighty. Another shadow is going to come forward and attempt to apply their drain upon our friend Thrasios. They do not have advantage, so they too will fail by 1. Would have gone
Yeah.
Armin,
That guy.
not Thrasios. They'll be floating in their place, waiting for the opportunity to strike out again. Armin, how does breathing feel now? Once again,
Labored.
returned to a little bit of life.
Can I stand? Okay, I can stand up this way.
And just half your movement to go from standing.
I'll attack the shadow thing. I don't care that it was a prior child because at this point right now I really am fighting for my life. Let's see here.
So full attack stance.
Yeah, totally full attack stance. Absolutely. Let's see here. Arm punch.
Ooh, that's gonna hit.
Yep.
Smash. You feel a little bit of resistance, not that familiar, satisfying crunch that your fists usually create when you try to crush something. Your fist will slowly, ponderously pass through it with a little bit of resistance and then follow through. You can see leaving behind a little bit of wispy trail in the wake of your fist going through it that refills a little bit. The shadow is in form. You can tell, you can see your friend Thrasios through the shadow a little bit better now, as it
Yep.
is
Good.
slightly faded. And
Perfect.
any kind of
For
offhand or anything?
not offhand because I'm a 1 level of monk. It is just a bonus action with the unarmed punch, but I get full rights to do it.
Absolutely.
Haha.
Oh, Curse Smash. That is beautiful strike. So you kind of see where the central mass is, and you aim to swing your fist through it where you felt the most resistance, like the arms, and where there would be legs that kind of like wisps off into the torso. So you're trying to
Sure.
slam through that center mass with your other swing. The shadow silently passes through, fades into mist, and dissipates. You hear a different kind of shriek coming from the banshee, and she points her claw directly at you. You can see partially through the shadow between you and her. You know that you
Well,
have riled her into anger and are her target.
Joy.
Happy Joy.
He will gently pat Avra on the shoulder and mutter, "Thank you."
No problem.
And you do still have half of your movement left.
He will make sure that Avra has all the, even at 5 hit points, he will still step right in front of her to make sure she is covered to do whatever it is she might want to do.
All right, awesome. Towering form of Armin looming over the small, minuscule form of Abra. Your shadow will cover her. And so that leaves one more shadow to move up. It too taking a strike at the closest opponent available, being Thrasios. And that will fail. Also, sadly, for the GM, who is not rolling awesome. With that, Arianwen, to close out the initiative order, you are next.
Alright, I'm going to bring Moonbeam down on her.
Oh shit. It's just the sun at night. Ooh, pure radiant damage. I'm just going to click in to get all of these semantics here. Your 5, this concentration. Everything in here, definitely within range. I'm wondering if I have something properly shiny. I may not. That there, moonbeam. Harumph. Well, just for the sake of having a thing, you can move around and stuff. Go to put that in token level. Is that too? I should go with the blue one. That'll be easier to see. Contrast. And let me give you all control of that, so that you can move it. So yes, Arianwen, I'm just going to put this blue circle next to your character, and you can put it wherever you want to beam down.
Alright, I don't see anything.
Right next to your character.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Actually, let me send that to back. That way, when you do move it, it'll be underneath. Going for the Banshee, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, she is going to try me.
Yeah, I could cast a cantrip as bonus action.
If the spell has casting time bonus action, yes.
Alright. At one of the shadows, of this shadow here,
I'm just going to make that slightly bigger so that we got like the ring around it.
I'm going to cast Frostbite on that shadow.
Frostbite does have a full action cost.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Alright. Alright. I guess that's it, just the Moonbeam.
Yeah. But she will take, let's see, full damage. She did not make her save. And that moonbeam was 16. Ouch. she is going to shriek, have her hand hold up to the light that all surrounds her in its silvery beam of awesomeness. And while that is concentration, you do still have bonus action and all of your movement available. Ifin, you'd like to utilize.
Alright, let me see. Okay. How far am I away from the shadow? I forgot how to do the distance thing with the arrows.
So we've got 40 feet between both of them.
Okay, that's exactly my speed. Alright. So I'm gonna
Nice.
charge. This shadow. And attack with a spear and hose.
Can that be done as a bonus action?
Yeah, if I charge, it's under, if you move at least 30 feet straight toward a target, then hit it with a melee weapon attack on the same turn. You can merely follow that attack with a bonus attack, making one attack against it with a hook.
So, to clarify that, it definitely would work, but you do have to hit them with a melee attack first. So the
Yeah,
bonus action would follow up, and your spell did take up your action for the turn. So if you
so
want to
I
save
draw,
that charge advantage, I would recommend kind of
yeah,
staying where you are until your next turn, and then you'll be able to make use of that because you can close
but,
the distance, melee attack, bonus action right after.
okay, I'm good. Next.
Alrighty then. Thrasios, there are two shadows staring you down. Neither of them was able to hit you with their cold tendrils of death. What would you like to do, sir?
um, well, shit. I'm gonna take the disengage action.
Kerbloop? Aha! Able to whip your way past the shadows and now stand behind the banshee. Now she is still wickedly glaring down Armin. You do lock eyes with her as you're approaching, and she kind of gives you a hiss, but does return her glare back toward Armin because he killed one of her shadows, and she's not happy about that.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Alrighty then. Well, she is going to respond.
Well, I
Go
haven't
ahead.
used my bonus action. I'll use my
Okay.
bonus action to attack.
Can you?
Yeah, offhand.
Ooh.
1 point of damage. Resist that, bitch.
So you see, she kind of lurches forward just a smidge from the nudge, if you will, with your shield, but you have not convinced her to face you instead of Armin across the field. Now, you will actually get a full attack as she runs away from you. She is leaving the silvery flames of hell that engulfed her, but in so doing provokes that attack of opportunity. She did not disengage. So, you're welcome to take that shot.
Giggity.
That's not a giggity. Oh, you're donkey punching her. Okay. Well, that's not appropriate, sir. A 15 is going to hit. Trident, piercing damage. Has that same kind of ghostly feel as the shadows do. You strike on target, but it whips through with a little bit of resistance on the center mass. She seems to have more of a defined visage, but not. Still has some of the properties of the shadow forms. And having gotten away, let me double check. She's hovering, not technically walking. 1, 5. She will now hiss, point at Armin, and attempts to reach out at him with one of her clawed hands. Have ye a way to resist, Mr. the Orphan?
I assume that's a no.
Armin will feel the icy drain upon his soul. Ava will see the large towering shape before her collapse. She will see pale skin around the face and the eyes roll back again
Yeah.
before her.
Sorry, man. I was trying to get her to focus on me.
She now very slowly turns with a wicked smile to look at Thrasios. She's not concerned, as of yet, with the little one or the centaur by the entrance to this little area. You've got her attention now. But you'll have to wait, as now it is Avra's turn.
Well, I hope this doesn't become a theme. But I'm gonna give Armin another health potion.
Just whack-a-mole.
Whack a Minotaur.
Oh, nice. And I'm sorry, Armin. I'm not trying to pick on you, sir. But yes, you can absolutely bring upon your friend another healing potion.
It was 2d4
Plus 2.
2, right? 9. It's
Oh,
better this time.
nice. Armin, thou art restored. Take a deep breath. Your eyes taking in, going from blurry to see. Now, as you're coming to, and you feel Avra has given you another dosage of healing, the Banshee now has her back to you as she is focused on Thrasios. And she thinks you're dead because you fell before her mighty draining claw. You're welcome to use that to your advantage on your next turn. Avra, you still have your movement. Because you already had those potions ready, I will say it was only a bonus action this time to administer the potion to Armin. So you will actually have your movement and your full action available if and you wish.
Okay. Probably a dumb decision, but I don't have any spell slots. So, I'm gonna try to stab the Banshee.
Do you get spell slots back after
I doubt
a
that
short
hits.
rest?
Only, warlocks do.
Yes, those nappy people. I don't mean nappy in the way that got Kramer canceled. I mean like sleepy. I'm just gonna not dig further.
Wait, what's this about Kramer?
Oh, Kramer got in trouble because he referred to hecklers in the crowd as nappy-headed hoes, and
Oh, so they're perfectly fine with being hoes, just not nappy?
just not nappy. That was the racist part. Their promiscuity was not called into question either way, apparently.
Oh, well, fuck.
Anyway,
Sounds like nappy-headed hoes.
well, I don't know necessarily that it's like racist. Like, I think it's just like a phrase and it kind of rolls off the tongue. Anyway, let's not fall into that. A 12 is going to hit with your rapier.
Really?
Really, really.
Wow. Okay.
She's not hard to hit, but, and her back is to you as well. It's just that when you do hit, because your rapier isn't magical, it won't have the same feel. Like it's going to pass through, but you feel a little bit of resistance, kind of center mass. When you pull the rapier back, kind of have that sensation of, oh, that's not like hitting flesh or a target. That's just like thick goo or something. At any rate, you did get her. She has been stabified.
Let's go.
God damn it.
I wish Koro was here to back you up with that.
Yeah.
And so, with her turn being done, the shadows, you can see, are splitting a bit. Now, one of them doesn't get to act until Armin's turn. One of them, though, is moving upward toward Avra, who just stabbed the Banshee. The other appears to kind of shift. It appears their mass is focused southward upon Thrasios. The shadow is going to come up parallel to the Banshee and take an attack at Avra, because they did see her stab the Banshee. Ouch.
That hits a little bit.
A little bit.
So, 8 necrotic.
Yes.
Oh, I resist necrotic.
Well, then you only take 4.
Cool.
But your resistance won't affect the strength drain. As you feel your muscles grow a little bit weaker, the rapier in your hand just slightly heavier. Feel your shoulders a little bit more weight, as your strength score is reduced by 3. That is temporary. It is not permanent.
That's the one place that these character sheets fail, is that there's no temporary strength score slot. Or temporary stat score slot.
Temporary mod there. That would be
By 3?
very handy. Yes, by 3. Sorry, hiccups. 3 indeed.
Well, there is on Beyond. Better platform.
Oh, I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that, and the turn will pass to Armin next. As you stand before a shadow and a banshee. Now, the shadow is facing you. The banshee, though, is focused on Thrasios, unaware that you have twice now avoided Icy Hand of Death. So you will have advantage on the banshee if you choose to attack her. But you're not obliged to. You can go after the shadows that are...
Sorry, I was on mute.
No.
He stands up and simply reaches over the ghost and starts to punch the banshee.
Punch away, sir.
All right, let's see how this works. Please don't shit on me today. Pretty good.
That's going to hit just barely. The 22. And of course, you are familiar Now, with the way in which it gives you a little bit of resistance before your hand will pass through, your fist will return to you. The Banshee wails a bit in surprise, lurching forward a little bit, arms outstretched. She's
Um,
felt a poke and a punch now from behind, but is still angrily focused upon Thrasios.
and not because this is smart, but just because it is what it is. We will do the bonus action punch. Or
Yeah.
sorry, we're going to save the bonus action punch for something else.
Oh.
Yeah, well, I can only. That still sucks balls.
I
Yeah, there's no
mean,
actual benefit to using action surge at this point because I got the level of monk.
you don't. I
It
don't
doesn't take a
see
key point.
key points on your.
I don't have to. I get an unarmed strike as a bonus action with full strength bonus every turn.
Right.
No key
I
point
thought that you
required.
got. Oh, do you
I'm
have
not flurry of
flurry
blows.
until level 2?
Yeah, that's why it's only one additional attack.
I'm sorry, I'm dumb. I should have known that.
Get it?
I was thinking
It's
for
under.
some reason I thought rank 1 you got it, but yeah, your multi-class is only level 1. But yeah, I thought you had flurry already. Okay, continue as you
And
were. Sorry about that.
I'll probably never have flurry of blows because I literally took this just to get the bonus action at unarmed attack because I have unarmed fighting style.
Right.
All right, so here it comes again. It basically allows for 2 attacks at a really low level. It
Oh,
doesn't
sure.
scale well necessarily, but we'll deal with that later.
Ki.
That was, I rolled minimum damage there. So
With her lurching forward from the first one, you're not able to gain as much on her with this punch, but you do strike some mass that gives you resistance. She is struck twice, as it were.
I'll burn one of my inspiration. Can I just reroll the damage and see if I can get better than 1?
Yes, you're absolutely welcome to do so.
All right, let me tick off that first.
Let me
So that means I have 1
adjust
inspiration.
then. I'm ready for
And let's.
your reroll of damage there.
Hot damn.
Well, you went from minimum damage to maximum damage, which doubles the effect upon her. Very nice. Well played, sir.
All right, I'll take what
Well
I can get.
played indeed. All right.
I'm not going to try to move or anything because all of an attack of opportunity could just take me the f out right now.
That's what they're hoping. So that would be all for you, sir.
That's it.
All right. The shadow will then be closing the distance to Thrasios, and attempting to reach out. Shadowy tendrils.
Nope.
They
He
do not
sucks.
have advantage. I don't think that shadow has hit anything yet. I think their only opportunity was against Thrasios, and he's too hard to hit. And so that will bring us next to Arianwen. So if you are wanting to, as proposed, you're not obligated to stick with that charge maneuver, but you absolutely can utilize it. I believe the Shadow and the Banshee are in range. Now, does it take a bonus action to move that moonbeam?
Yeah, it's a bonus.
Oh, you can. It's a full action to move that.
No, it's a bonus.
He said it's a bonus action.
Is that a racial ability?
No, it's the spell's ability, Moonbeam.
Oh,
On each of your turns after you cast the spell, you can use an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not like radiant weapon or holy weapon or whatever it's called.
No, that sucks. It is an action.
But it still does damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a consistent damage spell that you don't have to fucking cast over and over.
Well, and with the placing
Fail.
there, I think it counts to be able to get both of them there. Both of them will fail. That was 7 radiant. You see that the damage done upon the shadow, the flames that whip up around its form, are actually much more than that which affects the banshee, and its form is nearly dissipated where it stands from that shot. I'm just going to move this a little bit so that it reflects being kind of in between them there. So, free insight, you realize that the shadow is particularly susceptible to your moonbeam. Banshee, just regular. Definitely effective.
Just realized that I also have a potion of healing.
I'm sorry, what?
Alright, that was random. I just realized that I also have a potion of healing.
Oh, nice.
Like, I didn't have to steal Armin's.
Well, you know,
It's
now
fine.
you've got more. Sharing is caring. And so, Ari and Lynn, would you like to move, or will you be standing your ground there?
I guess since it's action, I have to stay where I am.
You still have all of your movement available, but you could reposition or stay where you're at. It's up to you.
The movement's not going to help me, or I'll stay where I am.
Okie dokie. Then that will bring us up top of the order once again to Thrasios. Stands in front of an unscathed shadow.
I can only cast one spell a turn, right?
You can do both a cantrip and a slotted spell, as long as one of them is a bonus action. But you can't
Okay.
do 2 slotteds, if that makes sense.
Unless you got quicken spell.
So I can do a cantrip and a regular in the same
as
turn.
long as one of those are a bonus action.
Well, I need this guy to get away from me. Let's thunder wave him.
Well, that's going to shake the ground and rattle some stone around you. Everybody will hear boom. That shadow person is going to try not to take as much, and they will fail. You see their wispy form pushed back from the wave, and I was just going to ask for that. There is your damage. You see some of the wispiness trail off and become a little bit less formed on the torso and the arms. They still defiantly float, faced in your direction. The boom is still echoing in this chamber as you're taking your steps forward.
Action surge, so I take my second action.
By all means, continue as you will, sir.
Someone's at the front door. Is it you, sir?
Oh, that's probably the toaster.
We can pause, go get your stuff.
Does anybody need a bio break? Do we want to take like just a full tenor here?
Yeah, sure, that's fine.
So I'm going to leave in the chat there. We have Thrasios about to take their action surge. They're top of the order, so that's easy to track. So yeah, let's go ahead then and meet back here in about 10.
All right, cool.
All right, cool. See you guys shortly. have returned. Is everyone present?
I'm back.
Huzzah.
Yeah, never left.
Yeah.
Alrighty. With an action surge, Thrasios, after the massive thunder wave, is preparing to strike. The Banshee is still staring directly at you with the wicked smile. Both she and the Shadow look definitely worse for wear. The Shadow is barely a wispy form in front of you. That is almost nearly still burning from the moonbeam shining down.
Cool.
It's kind of weird. Everywhere I looked, it says that you move it as a bonus action, but the core rulebook says it's an action. So I don't know.
Might be a house
Weird.
rule. So, in my personal opinion, it should be a bonus action. It possibly got fixed in the new edition. That's something we can look up too.
Oh yeah. I looked everywhere, and everyone's saying it's a bonus action, but the core rulebook says it's an action.
And it can be general, like misunderstanding or house rules, because logically, it's already there. Like, should it really take that much to move it? But let's see. I'm just looking at the new version.
I'll leave it up to you.
I was just gonna go by the book, as it were. You can make
Well, the new version says,
action on
yeah, there's different actions in the new one. Don't even compare it.
Well, we'll talk about that later then, as I do want everybody to be on board if we convert up, but we'll talk about that later. So, it is perhaps possible that it will be not every action for you, but just a magic action. I'm not as familiar with that, so we'll talk about that later. In other news, action surge. Thrasios bracing himself for, I assume, an attack.
Mm-hmm.
Get him, Thrasher.
Get him.
Casting a spell. And I'm attacking the Shadow.
That cantrip is a full action.
Yes,
Yeah, you
I'm
attack
casting
with
a Shadow.
cantrip.
And I'm attacking the Shadow.
Part of the spell is the attack.
18?
Of course, yeah. Action surge gives you the full. 18 is definitely going to hit. You said you're attacking the Shadow?
Mm-hmm. And the Banshee takes 3 points of damage.
On the side.
Doesn't look like much now, but it gets more powerful as I level up.
Of course. It's not a shower. Well, before you, in addition to the silvery flames that is overtaking it, the new green flames will send that shadow into a puff of mist, particles, and fading into nothing. Now you've really made her mad.
Gets my items.
Oh, poor little man.
That's it.
Okie dokie. So, she, starting her turn, is still in the circle. She will have to make her save again because she's starting her turn within. That is a con save. I don't know why it did that twice on my side, but she will be able to
I saw the.
resist.
She'll take half damage.
Indeed. Can you please, Aryan Lin, roll me a d10?
Actually, I think the damage is 2d10. Yeah.
Yes, but
Yeah,
she
it's
saved,
pretty.
so she's taking half.
Oh,
Yes.
so points.
But he should still roll 2d10.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to, it's kind of the same except for a minimum of 2 rather than 1. I really don't care. But we should save those arguments for after games. Being said, 8 damage from the moonbeam as she shrieks. And as she moves out of the moonbeam to attack Thrasios, some of those silvery flames will still be upon her. She'll reach out.
So, do I get my attack of opportunity?
You and Avra would both get an attack of opportunity as she moves out.
Sweet. Here it comes.
Kerpunch. And Avra, if you like, you may also make an attack of opportunity.
I doubt that hits.
That unfortunately will miss. You can tell from Armin's strike that she's barely contained in herself as far as what remains. She will be able to strike out for 10 points of damage.
For nothing, because she misses. Reaction my shield up. My AC is now 23.
Her claw will strike upon magical barrier. She wasn't able to see. Thrasios will remain protected. And so that will bring us to Avra's turn.
This where I vote you to.
Get fucked.
Is this kind of splinking?
No, so Jumpgate is fucky with the way that the grid works, and I don't know why that is, but it is, and I'm sad about it, so sorry for the troubles you have to deal with. Yes, that is flanking. Absolutely. Thrasios is directly across from you.
Okay. That's advantage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Senora. I like that picture.
Let's
You don't need it.
go!
And Wolverine. Holy wow. Well, you don't need to roll again with the other.
Well, that was with advantage. It just,
okay, cool. Yeah, I forgot.
yeah.
Roll or D Beyond. Anyway, D&D Beyond does that awesomely.
Okay,
So
wait, I have to roll another one.
What's that?
Right? I have to roll another dice.
Yeah. So it's actually going to be 7 because you don't get the modifier on the second one. So it'll be 7 damage.
Okay.
Which even half due to her resistance will be enough. So Thrasios, you're going to see the Banshee shrieking in your face, and as she dissipates, there's a rapier pointed at you that is then pulled back as Avra will stand triumphantly behind. And the form shrieks, is clawing at the air, reaches out toward the remaining shadow before she herself dissipates. All that is left is one more shadow. And Evra running over to close the distance.
Offhand attack. Yeah, let's go.
Dagger stab. That's going to hit. It will be a little bit less.
Vibes love me, apparently.
Yeah, you got a thing going on there.
Pretty awesome. Little hooves pitter-pattering across the stone ground, running over to jab into the shadow. It slowly twists its form to face you, but it won't be able to act until Armin goes next.
Okay, I'm just making sure. All right, here,
Chugga chugga.
and
And
let's
it is
do the
Aryan
thing.
who takes advantage with the flaking. That is
Gonna
going
hope
to
a 14
hit.
hits.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Punch away.
9, probably 4 points of damage gets through, but that's fine. And then we're gonna do the monk punch.
Monk punch. You can tell it's not likely to
The
resist.
12,
A
maybe.
12 is going to hit.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
You're welcome. If not for the dagger stab from Avra, you would not have been able to slay it here. But that left an opening for you to do so as the final shadow will fade into the air. Arianwen, as combat has finished, can you please make for me a perception check?
Yes, I can.
So you realize the bag or pouch in which you have contained the idol that you got from the doll island is much heavier now. You just, as soon as all of the shadows and banshees are gone, you feel that weight almost kind of pull at you as it has grown heavier.
Wow, that's weird.
Indeed. But
I'm
it
gonna
happens.
take 12 seconds and 2 bonus actions to do the thing I did earlier.
Okay, let's see what's inside the outcrop.
All right.
I'm gonna give
Hopefully,
Armin the
hopefully
2
we can
remaining
find the
health potions.
remains of the children to bring back
I'll
to
adjust
life.
my inventory appropriately. Thank you very much for keeping me in the fight. Okay, so here comes the first one. Not the greatest. And then the second one. All
Slightly
right, so I got
better.
15 points back.
So you are feeling much better than you were as you see Arianwen pass by, the two of you, three of you. Arianwen, you can hear a faint sobbing heard in that little alcove there. You can see a
Alright,
couple
good.
of a couple pair of hands emerging into the light as two children with dirt smeared and tear streaks down their face come out from the dark. They look up at you. There's a slight hesitation. They see the cave empty besides you guys, and they rush forward to you, Arianwen, both clutching at your front legs with a little bit of a sob. One of them calling out for mommy. Thrasios takes second wind.
Okay, I'm going to cast Healing Spirit to have them pass through it and make sure they're alright. Just in case they got wounds in it.
The children appear to be unharmed,
Yeah.
although chances
I'll be
are they
hungry. I grab
haven't
her
eaten
some.
in a while. That is
I,
an astute observation.
I grab some rations and hand out.
Sorry, say again? I can barely hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I grabbed some rations and handed out to the two children.
As before, they hesitate a little bit, but then eagerly grab at the rations you're offering, quickly gobble them down, some of the crumbs sticking to wet faces.
Alright, so we found the kids, so that's a good thing. And they're alive.
Well, some of them.
At least you presume, missing children from the village. And as they're
No, I'm just
gulping the food down, they're kind of looking at across everyone, wide-eyed, curious but not afraid.
Are there any other children back there, or just you two?
They both look at each other and then shake their heads.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna bring you home. To your family.
They both eagerly nod, and they both
Going to eat you.
they both outstretch their hands upward at you, Ari and Win.
Alright, I'll put him on my back.
You can feel them clutching onto you, and then the other one holding on to their sibling.
Alright. I guess we're ready to go, guys. Our mission
Yep.
is complete. We could head back to the village.
As you come out of the cave, you see that the fog is lifted here, and the old bridge looks like it would have connected across to where you had come out on the path. You can see the path itself, a hole in the trees on the other side. The boat doesn't have any kind of pole or anything. It is simply just sitting in the water, bobbing with the waves, the river flowing outward. It's an easy passage slash swim across the river. Barely an inconvenience.
Is there a shorter path to the village?
Not that you are aware of, and from your vantage point, you don't see any points at which the forest has other gaps in it. You could try to forge your own path, or try to make your way through like deer trails, but the path that you took, well, it does kind of curve around at the abandoned hut that you found. It's otherwise pretty straightforward. Just kind of has that curve and turn there. You're not cutting off a whole lot by traveling the hypotenuse, if you will.
Alright. We'll head back toward the village.
All right. You're greeted by a full moon lighting your pathway back. When you pass by the treehouse, you can see a tiny light burning within, but you don't see the druid lady. And you won't unless you want to stop to converse in some form or fashion. Just a very light flickering from within, some kind of candlelight.
Did she want to know if we found the children or not? I forget.
She didn't mention the children at all, really. She
Okay.
was.
So
and
we
you guys
won't
didn't
follow.
engage with her much besides, well, we mean you no harm. Carry on.
Yeah, we don't need to bother her.
Fair enough. Can I have everyone please roll an insight?
Insight?
Is that insight?
So, Arian, when as you are kind of leading the way with the children on your back, you feel them clutch up as you're approaching the village, and you yourself feel a bit of a chill. You and Avra both, being more creatures of land-based nature, realize It is eerily quiet here. While the moon is illuminating everything quite nicely, you're not getting familiar sounds of bugs or chirps or nighttime little sounds that you're used to. The village itself, very eerily silent.
All right, we're going to stay back and observe the village and see if we see anything out of the ordinary.
From your vantage point, you don't see anything out of place. Roll for me another insight, please. And everyone is welcome to do this.
Can I roll a survival to try to camouflage our location?
I think a natural 20.
Yes, if you are wanting to like move the branches and stuff to kind of better hide, you guys are kind of slipping
Yeah.
into off the trail a bit. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Armenwin, you immediately pick up as Armin is bringing some shrubs and such over to kind of cover where you're at. You realize the village itself, unlike when you passed by the Druid's place, which had that flickering candlelight, within the village there are no lights besides the moon beaming down upon it. No fires of the hearth, no lights distant at the inn, which is way down the road, but you can still kind of see the silhouette of the building. There are no lights.
Guys, I believe something bad happened here. Do we have anyone that's good at sneaking or hiding in the shadows that could scout out the village and see what's going on?
I have +4 in stealth. Oh, I have the cloak of stars. I don't know if that would help though.
What is the cloak of stars?
Well, I know that makes it harder to see me. I feel like a silhouette formed of the night sky, apparently.
Yeah, that should give you advantage on your stealth rolls.
Alright, you want to go and check out some of the buildings and see, take a look inside and see what's going on. See if you can find any people.
Yeah, I can do that.
If anything happens, yell.
The cloak only lasts for a minute though.
Okay. Well, that'll give you enough time to kind of creep up to the vantage point at which you will see things and stuff. Can I please get your sneak check as you are approaching closer to the inn and seeing some unsettling splotches of dark red reflecting in the moonlight before you? And bear again in mind, again, you do have advantage on that stealth roll. Very nice. So you're able to sneak up close to the inn, and you do in fact see those uncomfortable splashes of red paint upon the ground, a few various places, and heavy splashes on the building of the inn itself. No insight required. Those were not here the last time you and your friends were here.
Is this one the inn?
Yes, indeed.
Well, fuck.
Can I move closer and try to peek through the window?
Of course you can. On the inside, it is all dark, but where the moon shines in through the windows, you can see there are some of those splotches on the inside, on the floors.
Am I sure that this is paint?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Is
It
it
is
paint or blood?
not paint. It looks like the scene of a massacre. And what is unsettling is that it looks like the bodies have been drug away. The smears in the ground, with the exception of the puddle that you're standing next to, It looks like they have been dragged and there's no bodies left. But definitely the blood kind of
Okay.
smears over the cobblestone pathways. The one next to you is definitely a puddle where something or someone bled out. The splotches on the building itself pouring down with a drip. And it doesn't look as if it has dried all the way. The puddles do look a little bit fresh, as opposed to like drying up and being kicked in the sun and the like.
Are they leading this way?
They kind of look. The drag marks go in both directions of those cobblestones, back around toward the back of the inn. They kind of point in both directions. There's not a consistent one way that they all point toward.
Well, whatever happened here already happened. You guys think we should go back to the boat? I don't think there's anyone alive.
You are not yet aware of this scene, as Avra has snuck ahead of the group. She is the only one aware of the scene as such.
How much
Right.
time has passed?
You've got, as far as you're creeping about, your quick look in the window and stuff, your minute is about to end.
Okay. I'll run back to the group then.
All right. Avra has returned. Thrasios, Armin, and Arianwin, you're welcome to greet her as you will.
What have you seen of?
Well, nothing good. Nobody's there. But their blood is. So not a great sign. And the blood seems to be leading to behind the inn. I didn't get a chance to go and look.
Well, we got two options, guys. We either go check behind the tavern as a group, or we just head back toward the ship with the children.
Wait, are the kids still here?
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
The kids are
Pretend that you didn't hear the
still-
part.
The kids are still on the back of Arianwin, and they're looking wide-eyed in horror at your depiction of the scene that you encountered.
It could have been paint,
them-
you know. It's.
They share.
I don't know,
awkward
but I
looks with
think
each other, and one of them whispers, "Mommy."
I think we should get the children to safety and go back to the ship first before we investigate what happened at the village. What do you say?
That druid lady that was in the forest didn't seem like a bad sort. Let's see if she'll look after the kids while we investigate this mess.
I agree.
Are you talking about the druid?
Yep.
How far back is the druid?
About half an hour.
All right, that's not bad. We could do
And
that.
less if you guys are like trying to rush. But that could be noisy if you're trying to be less seen. And again, you actually don't see the druid, but you do see that candlelight flickering in the treehouse up above.
I'm gonna step forward the moment we come here. Hey, lady!
You hear some very light commotion up above, and then you see the druid peering over the balcony. She already has spears ready to throw down, or javelins rather. And she drops her arm, says, "Oh, you again. What now?"
Yeah, we didn't want to bother you, but we have run into a bad situation.
Well, to be blunt with it, we need a favor. We want you to look after these kids here and keep them safe while we investigate what the hell happened to their village.
Which totally could have been paint, by the way.
She looks down. Those kids, save from Crying Woman.
Oh, we killed her. In fact, she did. And points at Abra.
Crying woman. Do you mean the banshee?
You can see, even from being below, you see her shoulders slump. Exhale a breath into the air. The javelin is dropped. She says, "You are big help. Thank you. I will watch young ones."
Thank you very much.
I'll grab her the little football heads and just chuck them up to there. No. No. I mean, what I meant was I'll help him off the back of Enron, and
We'll be back for him once we find out what happened at the village.
The kids look reluctant to leave the side of Arianlin. You might need
You'll be
persuade
safe.
them to part.
Okay,
you
roll
just give him
persuasion.
a kick. Fuck off, you little shits! Whack! I am
That would
not a
be
nice person.
intimidation instead of persuasion. You can choose your method of encouragement and make the roll accordingly.
Both of them are zeros. So.
Oh, beat your little ass. God
Can
damn it.
I, what's the thing? Can I help with the persuasion? Because I have, expertise, so that should get him advantage, right?
Yes, or if you wanted to take the lead on it, you could offer up words of encouragement. Being as that you are closer to their size and like a cute little hooved creature, you might do better at simply taking the lead on that.
That might be a good idea.
However you like, you're welcome to proceed. That's just free insight for you.
Hopefully Abra's better with kids than I am. Look at the pretty leaves. You can jump in them. I'll pay you a gold piece each to stay.
One of them very quietly whispers, "The green lady, she is nice."
Yep.
And
Very nice.
The other one kind of
She has pretty
sniffles a little
leaves.
bit. "But Mama."
We'll try to
You know,
find
she's just
another.
having a really great game of paintball. And
No, it's not good to lie to him.
Oh, that's terrible. Go ahead and roll your persuasion with advantage.
okay.
They have a little bit of reluctance, but they look at each other and nod. Say, "Please hurry." The other one just repeats, "Mama," again.
We'll try our best to find your parents.
And with that, they take strides to the treehouse door. See the druid leaves up top. Leaves. And thugs down. She greets them at the door and offers them to come inside. These stairs are rather inviting, contrary to most stairs you encounter.
Well, it helps when there's no spears being chucked at you as you approach.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Indeed. And so the door closes. You hear very, very faint echo of footsteps, which fades. You see another light flicker on. Free insight, you would believe she simply lit another candle just to light things up a little bit better. What is this? Oh, not that bad. But you may now remove 2 children from your inventory.
Well, I wasn't worried about carrying them. I mean, they're pretty light.
So it's still nighttime, right?
It is indeed.
Right.
Silvery full moon gleaming down upon you.
Well, I guess we'll head toward the village. Or do you guys want to rest first before we enter the village?
I'd like to take a short rest.
I'd like to take a long rest, but with
Yeah,
the blood
well,
still not being dry, I think that time is important.
I'm willing to not take a rest. It's fine if we need to figure out what's going on. It's just,
all right.
provided we don't run into more shadows, I stand a good chance of being able to attack the enemy and hurt them.
I'll follow your lead, Arm.
Let's go then. I didn't become an orphan because things were going great.
And within another half hour, you will find yourselves approaching the edge of the village.
I'm going to ask Onyx to scout the village area.
Yeah, I'll walk up and take care of it. Let me adjust this down to where it's supposed to be.
And you guys can have had a short rest kind of in between. You weren't really taxed in your return to the village or in visiting the druids, so all of that time passing, been going at a pretty good pace, could have gotten in a couple bites of rations. You're welcome to count that as a short rest, if and you like.
Then let me roll a hit dice thing, see what that does.
Uh,
All right, so I got 5 points back from that. Spend a second one.
That'll put me at max.
Nice. Yeah, I currently had your tokens here at max because they were pre-placed. I apologize.
Really? I got 1 inspiration left. I think I just want a slightly better die result than shit.
A 1 on a d10 is not helpful. 4 is
No,
slightly better.
it is better. I'll take what I can get out of that. So,
Of course.
all right.
You
So
have
the
the
short
healing
rest actually.
potions.
Oh, I'm trying to save those because stuff could still go horribly wrong. And since we got a short rest, I got my other healing factors back. I'm trying to maximize all the resources and make them last as long as we can because God knows where this is leading.
God
Are
does
you
know.
still badly hurt, Army?
At the moment, now that we've had a short rest, with the walk involved, then I'm fine.
Or
I'm like 1 hit point from full.
Nice.
I will. Armin doesn't know how to sneak, even if he tried. And if he did try to sneak, it would look bad. Like a 7.25 foot tall person slowly taking small steps, which for anyone else look huge.
Of course.
well, that's why, because we're going in as a group.
So as you are
Yeah.
stumping forward, and I apologize for moving your token here, you're going to get to about here. Oh wait,
Yeah.
let me move back up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
When you hear a howl and your eyes are drawn to the roof of the inn, where you see a furred creature standing, something wet dripping from its claws and from its maw. It appears to be howling at the moon, and then it glares down the path toward the approaching group. Everyone may have 1 non-attack free action.
Where's the shop?
What shop?
I don't know. Does the village have a shop?
They don't really have a formal shop of buying and selling things. They have the inn, and most of the houses are for the local people,
So that's the end.
chickens and stuff. Yes, indeed.
So that would be the shop.
Well, I mean,
Noted.
yeah. Thasios, you have rolled a 16 on your nature roll. To what, may I inquire, is that for?
Do I know what that is?
Ah. So there are tales that have reached your ears upon the sea of many land creatures that pose threats. And of course, a lot of them sound like myths and legends and stories, like the boogeyman. But seeing that before you and watching it howl at the moon and such, you have heard, to a small degree, there was a legend about one of the gods being tricked by someone into consuming flesh that they didn't desire. And as punishment, they turned that person into a wolf. That curse was said to have been passed down to their unfortunate descendants. And seeing this creature now, and in the moonlight, you can see they actually wear. Can you please roll for me insight, Mr. Thasios?
Insight or perception? Well,
It's insight. You now realize that you have seen the tattered vest that that creature wears as being that of the innkeepers whom you guys did speak to when you were last here. You can conclude them to be the same person, as it's unlikely the creature liked the innkeeper's vest and put it on as a trophy.
Maybe.
Well, your keen insight tells you instead
Yeah.
it is likely this is one of those rumored wolf things, and it is the innkeeper whom we met before.
Okay.
That being said, supposedly they are susceptible to silver,
I'm aware.
but resistant otherwise. But your character is also aware now. Yes, that. Maybe minus the backflip, but yes. Avra's free move being stealth. Go ahead and roll that. You do have coverage of trees and shrubberies. Alrighty. Duly noted. And Arianwin, you have a free, non-aggressive action you can take before the growling creature on the wolf on the roof appears to be readying themselves to pounce. You know danger is afoot.
Hold on 1 minute.
Initiative on the horizon. But yes.
what do I need to roll to figure out if I know it's a werewolf?
That depends on if Thrasio shares the information he recognizes. I will give him the opportunity to do so first. If he keeps it to himself, then you're welcome to roll the. Go ahead.
Rathios is doing his own thing at the moment.
Okay. So you're welcome to roll either a nature or history.
Oh.
I would say religion, but that would be a disadvantage. So you could take that
Okay.
math, but I feel like you won't.
I'll just do history. It's all the same modifier, really, for me at this point.
Oh, okay.
Lucky's number 7.
I do not know what they are. I can't imagine a 7's going to be like you've heard tales of were creatures.
So while you haven't heard specifically the tales of lycanthropy, can you roll an insight for me?
I don't get it. I literally rolled the worst and the best option, but I have no more inspiration, so it is what it is.
I'm not seeing your roll in the chat.
It's right there. It's a 1 and a 20, but the 1's first.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Oh, there it is.
Oh, it just showed up. Okay.
I had a flash of a red bar that basically said that there was a disconnect.
The disconnect. Did we all get that?
I didn't notice it.
Oh yeah, it definitely blinked on the screen for me, but it didn't linger. Like it blinked and went away.
No, it was real
and
fast.
then your roll showed up. So crisis averted. Fingers crossed.
Yep. So I
Right.
absolutely am not insightful.
Well, that's a scary wolf man on top of the inn. If anything, you can guess that he's responsible for the blood on the cobblestones. But that's for free.
Then he will try to match the wolfman's howl and spread his arms wide, like, let's go.
Challenge accepted. And I didn't hear Aryanwin. Was there a non-aggressive action you wanted to take before initiative?
Yeah, I'm going to change into a tiger.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
That is really cool.
Can druids still cast spells in their shape change form? I know it's different for a lot of them than others.
Is this going to lag here? Or did the drag not work? I just wanted to drag a tiger token on the field because it's cool.
I think I'll just refresh my thing, but it may just be an issue.
I might need to do the same. Let me see here. I'll try to roll initiative for Mr. Wolfie here and see if that bears any fruit. Well, that worked.
I did see him.
So then
All right,
why
let me
is
bring
it not letting me drag tiger?
Wow.
There it goes.
Well,
Eventually show up.
get all your ones out of the way now.
I don't need that many tigers, thank you. Can you delete, please?
It's gone for me. It may just be laggy for you.
It most certainly is.
That should be the name of the town, Laggy.
Close down your browser. Don't just refresh. Close down your browser entirely, and then just come back to Roll20.
It figures it would do this at the end of close to the end of the session. At least it wasn't at the beginning. You know, Sunday nights, hot Roll20 times, or I don't know if they're East Coast based. If they trying to, oh nope, that's the wrong game. All right, so I've got initiative. Everybody except for Aryanwin. I no longer see the tiger on the field.
Oh, initiative.
Yeah, I think it got deleted.
Yeah, because of the lag and stuff. All right, there you go. Free tiger token. And let's squeeze that down. There is Aryanwin with initiative. Surprise! Thrasios pulling a Banetail, going first. Alrighty, well, Thrasios, the howling beast that you recognize to be some kind of lycanthrope, and the innkeeper like, roaring, looking like he's about to pounce off of the roof.
Where's the door to the house? There's the inn.
Left side. underneath where you can see the roof there.
I enter the inn.
It is very dark in there. You see bloodstains.
I have dark vision. I'm good.
Awesome, awesome. You can see a little bit of difference in the light that shines in from the moon onto the floor. You can see light reflecting off of blood puddles. A couple of the tables are off their center, and a couple of the chairs are destroyed in pieces. Blood covers a little bit of them as well.
Bodies strewn about.
There are 0 bodies in here.
Where's the inn counter?
In the back.
I walk over to the other side of the counter.
All right.
Then, what's there?
There are plates and cups and cutlery. All of
Would you
it
say
low
there's
quality.
silverware?
I specifically chose the word cutlery.
Where's the
You can see there is also
liquor?
there are a couple of bottles. It looks like there's a bucket nearby with a keg tap in it, but there are a couple of
I'm not
bottles
looking
of
for.
wine up on a higher shelf.
No. I'm looking for strong stuff, spirits.
Yeah, there'd be a couple of
All right.
bottles that are corked up on a high shelf.
Right. Okay.
And
Yeah. Right now, I'm just making note of what's in here. I'm not actually going for anything at the moment.
Okay.
I'm going to use my action. I'm going to. Is there a place that because these guys do get paid? Where do they keep the money?
You don't see that here. You do see a book with a pen next to it or a stylus next to it underneath the counter, which you can assume is a ledger of sorts. But you don't see any receptacle for coin here.
Well, that's odd as fuck.
Roll an insight for me. That is odd as fuck. I will give you that. You do, in fact, find it peculiar.
Maybe it's in the innkeeper's room. I'm going to use the rest of my turn to head that way.
You will be able to make it to the stairs, but you'll have to wait until your next turn before you can go up the stairs and look at the rooms.
I'm where?
Alrighty. Evra, you are behind the bushes. Thrasios has disappeared inside the inn. Armin has issued a challenge. And your friend Arianwin is now a tiger. What would you like to do?
If I do vicious mockery, would that give away my hiding spot?
Potentially.
I think it would, because I think I have to say the insult.
That could be attention drawing.
Okay, I'm gonna hold my action until. Wait, is he in the inn or just on top of the roof?
The werewolf is on top of the roof. Thrasios is inside.
I'm gonna hold until he jumps down.
Okay, that is an awesome trigger. Next up will be Arianwin / Tiger.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ready up.
Do what, sorry?
I'm gonna ready.
So just holding off. And are you also waiting for the werewolf to leap down.
Yep.
All right.
fucking tiger. How many hit points does that give you, by the way? I'm just curious.
Let me check.
Druids are so broken in 5th edition.
5d10 plus 10.
Woo! Fucking love it.
Which the token will have that averaged out for you on the token. All right. The werewolf leaps off of the roof, lands in hero pose on the ground in front of the inn.
Hero landing! Hero landing!
Avra and Tiger may act as they will be triggered as such. He is currently facing Armin, looking like he wants to
What's
give
my
him a hug.
total? Let me see.
I'm going to move the Arian token off to the side there.
Oh, 60.
Tiger B in the
40
middle.
feet.
Wow.
40 feet.
My
How
best
far is
effort
he?
yet, truly.
How far is he from me?
30 feet. So you have within your
Yeah,
Tiger
I don't
movement
know.
can reach.
I can't move my target.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't give you control of the Tiger. Let me
Yeah, you
actually have that open. Arian that way. There we go. You should now have control of that. But first, Avra is going to be doing a ton of damage with some vicious mockery.
Okay, I'm going to move 10 feet, and then I'm going to pounce.
All right. So that will be 1 damage from the vicious mockery.
More relevant. He does have disadvantage on his next attack roll. So
There you
it's
go.
something. Let's go.
That's from my game. You can use that as a token.
That's pretty awesome. That's one thing I forgot to look into is the animated tokens because they're badass.
I have a bunch of them in my game, as you well know.
A bunch. I don't think any of them were creatures, though. Oh, that is a pretty cool token. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty dope.
Oh crap!
One
I
of
just canceled that.
almost 4
Arian Wind's attack looks like it didn't go well.
I missed one. I rolled a 1, so that's good for me. So that's the end of the.
That will, because you're in tiger form, you don't have like a weapon to drop or anything. So that will simply give him advantage against you on his next strike, which will
Which gets
cancel
removed.
the disadvantage and be even. Is it loading? Did I? It is not registered. Hiss. I don't know if it's jump gate or they're just doing like stuff. Oh, okay. It loaded 3 separate times. Good job.
Why did I have to roll bad the pounce? That's,
That is fate. Their destiny is woven in the stars. They decided.
it's not fair, man. It's not fair.
Oh, because it got interrupted, it called itself a blank nothing.
What's happening?
Trying to upload that token, and it stops me from doing anything else on the screen.
Oh, what the fuck? And I know we have like 900 gigabit speed upload, so any slowness is on Roll20 side.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really disappointing. But we did get that weird red blip that popped up. So their servers, I don't know, maybe Sunday night is popular for D&D slash
Most
tabletop.
likely.
It's
You
weekend day.
can new tab it and see if you can get the Roll20 in a new tab, and just let that tab do its loading. Oh shit!
There
Look
it
at
is.
that.
Not necessary.
There it is. Got it.
Alright, so let me shrink that down. I'm fine with it being slightly bigger. And let's call that, let's assign it to the werewolf token. Werewolf Innkeeper. And Werewolf Innkeeper is at 57 to 58. And its AC is a secret until you guys
Figure it out.
attack it more often.
Look at that, making Josh's games badass, one little token at a time. Yeah, and save that token away for werewolf fights. I have
Note to
another
self,
one
never
too.
trust an innkeeper again.
I have another one if I can find it. It's
Can you do that
really
for the tiger?
badass.
Don't worry about it tonight because we're close to, well, 10
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so, and he was after Arian, so I just gave him 5 there. Avra has gone, and Arian has gone. So the werewolf would be able to take their action and slash out. He did have some intrigue in the challenge presented by the Minotaur. However, Jerk Tiger just charged up in his face and tried to swipe at him, so he is going to avoid
Fucking
that.
jerk tiger.
Alright. I now have. Look at that. Alright. Roar. I believe poor little tiger will be hurt by both of those.
He has disadvantage, but I don't know if it's just for one or for both.
So his disadvantage was canceled out because Ari and Win got a
All the
critical
one.
miss on their wall.
Oh,
And on the first one, it wouldn't have mattered anyway if it was disadvantaged because it's the same number.
Well, yeah, true that. So a total of 13 damage on the tiger. And can I please get Ari and Win's Constitution save?
Alright,
That's all I can find at the moment. I sent it to you in a direct message. You can just deal with them later.
I did see, and those are badass. I actually have that lightning one.
Yeah.
I like those ghoul things. Oh, those are cool.
The
Is cool, but my favorite one is those glowing ghoul things.
those are whites.
I see those showing up in L5R at some
I'll
point.
roll a natural 19.
Very good. Armin, you are up, sir.
Because I can't get behind it, I am going to try to grapple the creature.
Ooh.
So that I can help provide advantage for additional attacks.
Oh.
Alrighty, here comes athletics.
Grappled is not the same as restrained, just heads up. You have him grappled.
All right. And then
You can still use your bonus action as a strike, because you can make regular attacks on him. He can make regular attacks on you. Otherwise, but yeah, his movement would now be 0. Your movement can drag him around as much as you like, but he's not fully restrained, so people won't get advantage upon him inherently.
unless they move to flank like I am,
Correct.
that's fine. I'm just trying to help my teammates out as best I can.
Certainly.
So I'll try with the bonus action unarmed punch.
Kerjab, right in the ribs.
All right. In theory, that's what damage is.
It growls in response.
Yep. And that's my turn.
It felt like punching stone. Well, not stone, maybe wood, because he's still fleshy. But you've never punched a living thing and have it feel that hard / ungiving to thy fist.
I mean, that's kind of exciting. Could you drag it so that it is in a flanking position between Ariane and myself? Because that's the last of my movement.
So you would have to move back a square like that, and then he would come with you as such.
Okay.
All right, Thrasios, you are at the bottom of stairs in the inn. Looking up, you don't see any blood stains on the stairs themselves. No damage. It looks like that all was downstairs.
I'm just looking for the innkeeper's room.
All right. Give me an investigation roll, please. Very nice. So you can tell there's a room in the back that has a lock on it, as opposed to the inn rooms, which do not. So you're able to discern very quickly which one looks a little bit more formal / owned by the person who
Oh,
lives
hey, that door's locked. I don't like it being locked.
there. What are you going to do about it? You're doing a
Nothing.
save.
Oh wait, that was a save. That wasn't a roll, was it?
It was not. It was a save.
That's better.
The door wields to thy might as you knock it off of the hinges and break a little bit of the frame. Kicking it open, it swings.
Fuck you, door.
The door rightly has been fucked by thee. So the room has a bed that is not made. There's a small bedside table with a kind of a candle holder sitting on it that is not lit. There's a small chest.
What's it made out of?
The
Candle holder.
It doesn't shine or glisten in the light.
Okay. I'm gonna catch you up.
In the back corner of the room is a small chest that is partially open. Like, it has a lock on it, but it is not locked, and it's partially.
Yep, I'm gonna dig through it.
All right, you are welcome to start digging. I'll let you open the lid as a bonus action. So you see it's overstuffed with clothes. There is also a pouch that looks very full next to the clothes, and it looks like some old armor, almost antique. It's just basic leather, like classic soldier armor, but not of this generation.
Armor's armor. Oh, what's in the pouch?
Gold coins.
Motherfucker. Don't care. Moving on.
All right. Are you leaving the room or inspecting it further?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's nothing else, right?
Nothing else of note. Well, no, that's not true. There is a rug on the ground.
Nothing under the rug, is there?
Nope. Floorboards.
Yeah, exactly. It's just a quick toss, and you know what I'm looking for. I'm gonna find it somewhere.
Can you roll for me your insight? Oh, much better than before. As you throw the rug back and you're contemplating your situation, you realize the innkeeper probably knows he's a werewolf and probably wouldn't have his weakness lying around in his air quote shop slash home slash place
God
where he spends all his
damn
time.
it!
You're like, oh, well, he probably is aware and has cleared his house and business of such a thing. And that's a combination of things when you realize that the candle holder was made out of iron. He only has gold coins. The cutlery and the dishes were all made of
Like
non-silver.
wood or something.
Well, the plates
Yeah.
weren't wood, but yeah. So it very distinctly a lack thereof. And you kind of putting it all together, you're like, oh, motherfucker.
Mother. Okay, fine, whatever. Yeah, I'll start making my way out. That's my turn.
All right. You'll be able to make it down the stairs. It'll take half your movement to go down the stairs and make it outside on your next turn.
Gotcha.
All right. Avra, you are up. You did viciously mock the creature. It kind of winced upon landing, but then was quickly distracted by tiger claws. It is your turn. Well, that's going to hit.
God, why won't it
Because it doesn't want to.
roll?
I know, puppy. I know, puppy dog. What are you looking at? What do you want? I think you're licking your lips. I fed you though. You can't trick me, you little shithead.
Avra, can you please roll for me a d20 and pick for me even or odd?
Ugh.
Okay. Odd.
All right.
Down.
Yeah,
Your
my dog got me
dagger
right in the nuts.
has a silver lining on one of the edges. Your rapier, however, when you try to poke him, it kind of bends and doesn't break through. Your dagger, you realize, does slice through and does in fact cause it to wince and yelp in pain as you pierce the side and actually draw a little bit of blood.
Okay, so the rapier didn't do anything, just a dagger.
It did nothing,
Okay.
but it appears your dagger has a shiny edge that was able to cut in and through. Will that be all for you?
Yes.
Alrighty. Aryan Wind / Tiger, it is your turn.
Man,
Well, it's not a critical miss.
not a claw. I forgot to add the +5. It's still missing.
Yes. Yes, it will. Well, that is a hit.
Alright.
Can you please roll for me your insight, Arian Lin? You realize that it is not the claws themselves of the tiger that cause the damage, but because you have magically shapeshifted into another form, it appears that is giving you some level of being able to hurt this creature, although not to full effect. In your experience, claws sink deeper, rend flesh a little bit better, but
No
it's not
problem.
a complete loss. Got any socks?
Fucking every time I see you come across werewolves, that's the comic I think of.
That is
Yeah, if I could have
Dog.
figured out it was a werewolf, I had an idea, but I can't use it at the moment.
all right. So, because he is currently grappled by Armin, he, alas, will focus his attacks there. He does not try to break out. Instead, tries to lash out at the creature that holds him.
That's
But
gonna be no.
in the way that he is holding him, he is not able to get purchase on Armin's flesh, and so it will become Armin's turn in kind.
Armin will maintain the grapple
Okay.
and use my monk attack on the as a bonus action because he hasn't figured out that it doesn't do anything.
I will give you free insight after your attack. If you hit. That's going to hit.
Still just as hard as before.
Yes, indeed. Can you please roll your insight? You realize that this creature is absolutely resisting the pummeling from your fists. You also saw the flash in the moonlight of Avra's dagger and realize you must take something special to get into this creature's flesh, because you also saw like the claws not do as well, but Avra's dagger definitely got full purchase on it.
He'll yell out, "I'll hold him! You stab him!" If I can keep him pissed off at me rather than my friends, I'm going to work with that.
Of course, yeah.
And
All
that'll be
right.
my turn.
So as we come to the top of the order, I just want to double check. We're about 10 minutes past, 10 o'clock here central. That's other times everywhere. Are you guys all good to go? Do we need to close out?
I'm willing to finish it.
Me too.
Yeah.
All right. Arian, good to go?
Let's finish it.
All righty. Well, Thrasios, again, half your movement to make it down the stairs and outside.
There's bodies in the area.
Not that you've seen.
Okay, so before I leave the inn, one of the things in the innkeeper's dresser drawer or whatever chest was a socks, right?
Yeah, various clothing, including socks.
Okay, I'll just use my personal silver coins. Because I always carry some. You bastard.
Sure.
Would that even work?
You're about to find out.
You are
I'm about to find out. The makeshift mace, I guess?
I would call it a club.
Club? Alright, club works. I'll just use my my club, because I don't know if you ever put a bunch of coins into a sock and hit someone with it, but that shit hurts. But yeah, I'll make a full movement to get out there.
Okay, it will take your action as well to fill the sock, and then full movement to rush out and then go down the stairs and stuff. So you will be fully armed with a club. a sock full of silver, if you will,
Mm-hmm.
upon your next turn.
All right. As soon as I get out, go around the corner, and look at the scene. I'll be like, "Oh, you're already pinning him. Are you grappling him, Armin, or no?"
Yeah.
He is, yes.
Oh, good. Fucking pin him down. I have an idea.
All right, Evra, it is your turn.
I'm gonna stab him.
You're welcome to do so. Kerstab, that's going to hit. A little bit of a yelp and a roar emits as your dagger draws more blood on the creature. They're kind of little stab wounds. He's not bleeding very profusely, but you can tell they're having an effect from its reaction while he's grappled. Will you be doing anything with your movement or bonus action?
I can't, like, it has to be a different weapon if I want to attack again, right?
Correct.
Oh, for your offhand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need both weapons have to have the light property, and you have to have a weapon in each hand. If you have a natural weapon or attack that could potentially be used, but that's up to the DM.
I had
Like
thought
a
that
like a
only
cat
the
guy with two claws.
I had thought that only the offhand needed to be light.
No, both weapons have to be light.
Why do you think we had the problem with the rapier?
Yep.
Well, because the rapier itself couldn't be used as the offhand.
No, both weapons have to be light. Unfortunately, in 5e, in 3.5, just the offhand weapon had to be light, but they changed it to both weapons.
Oh, I think that I've been using. Okay, I think that I've been doing that wrong. Because I don't think my rapier is classified as light.
It is not.
It's
It
not.
is martial. We noted that. But I thought that I thought it was just the offhand one needed to be make with a light weapon, bonus action, only do weapon damage.
Now, if you get the two wielder feat, the dual wielder feat, you can then use two weapon fighting even when one-handed melee weapons you were wielding aren't light. But that's the only way. You have to have that feat. That's how come Towan and some other ranger characters can dual wield like scimitars and whatnot, or fucking rapiers if they have that feat specifically.
I thought the only negative to it was that
Yeah.
it just didn't get the damage bonus.
Yeah, same.
Now I'm trying to look it up.
The only thing I found, somebody had said like the other light weapon use different hands for the light weapon extra attack.
Oh,
But
how do offhand
each
attacks work in 5e? You'll need a weapon with the light property in each hand to use your offhand attack.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason I get away with it again from my thing is that I got the monk level, and for the
yeah, that's different. Weird.
All right, so we'll just have to keep that going forward. That's a you may want to look at getting two daggers going, or a short sword and a dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, that'll be it. Sorry.
No, you're okay.
No worries, you did great.
All right, Aryan Win. Are your claws and teeth ready? That is definitely going to hit. And if you want to use Let me see here.
The claw is.
I was trying to make it to where you can use the character sheet for the tiger. Okay, that's the wrong one. There's two tigers apparently, but the one using the. Alright, so you should be able to, if you hold shift and double click the tiger icon, you can open up the tiger character sheet and use the attacks by just clicking on the action side.
Where is it?
Right, just right click your tiger icon and click character sheet.
Or that. That being said,
And then you should be able to click on bite or claw however many times you need.
So 10 points altogether, minus any minus.
Hello, puppy dog. Hello, puppy dog.
alrighty. Werewolf again is going to lash out against the one who is holding him. A total of 20 damage upon Armin. I
Ugh,
also
that hurt.
need a con save, sir.
Hold on, let me give you your 20 damage first. That is unpleasant.
Very. Your flesh is
At least
torn
it.
by rabid wolf teeth and claws.
Don't fuck me again.
Well,
God damn it.
all right. Noted. All right, moving on. Gracios, you are up next.
Does anyone have an inspiration?
Nah.
Yes, but I kind of want to see this play out.
I do too, actually. I don't want to be a dick and force GM fiat, but I actually am really curious to see that. But again, it is not my inspiration, and I've allowed you guys to share it, so I'll put that out
Fine.
there.
Does the 21 hit for 8?
Oh my goodness. Yes, it does. Armin, you can feel the recoil that the werewolf does as Thrasios is swinging something at it, and it winces, yelps in pain. Mr. Thrasios,
Aha!
can you please roll for me your insight? You realize that because the sock is not made of silver, it is not having its full effect, but it is causing damage to some degree.
Okay.
So, in mechanical terms, it's acting as if the creature has resistance to your attacks rather than immunity. Same thing
That's
as the
fine.
tiger strikes.
Hey, Armin, I have an idea. Try to
Yeah.
restrain it. Try to restrain it.
Sure.
All right, Avra, you are up next.
I will stab again.
Well, that's going to hit. The wounds are adding up. Werewolf is breathing harder. The smell of death and decay breathing on your face, Armin. It's gross. Arianwen, you are up next if Avra is not choosing to move.
No.
Alrighty then. Arianwen shall be up next. And looking back, I'm not sure if we've been having you do that with advantage, but you absolutely should be getting that.
Okay.
The tiger inherently doesn't have multi-attack.
What's that?
The tiger inherently doesn't have multi-attack. It would be a bite or a claw, unless you have a thing that lets you attack twice.
That's weird.
I agree.
Well, that's 5e, I guess.
Regular
Okay,
ass
that's a
tiger
bite, I guess.
kind of feels like it should, like 2 claws for a bite, but then you have to make the bite stronger. At any rate, definitely.
Most games is bite, claw, claw. I don't know. 5e different.
Yeah, there's the thing, and they might have updated with the new monster manual some things that address that. That has not been released, so I can only speculate. But your teeth are definitely going to sink in and tear for some extra damage. Werewolf is definitely labored breathing, tension as he's trying to fight. And will Arianwen be standing his ground there? Will he be words? Will he be moving? Stay still.
Nope.
Alright.
No, actually, he can't move. Well, since he's grappled, can he get attacks of opportunity?
He can, yes.
Alright, so I'm not moving anywhere.
Oh, if you go back up through the thing, you had the werewolf attack me for 20 damage, and then we went right back to the top of the turn order.
What, Mr. Loki?
Um,
I never got my turn.
you are correct.
I would like to use my bonus action only, aside from maintaining the grapple, to simply use... oh no, we didn't take a rest. I can't even do that. Well, I guess now it doesn't matter. Balls! Alright, done.
We took
I
a
was hoping
short rest.
Did we?
Yeah, your travels between with like the druid and stuff and coming back and leaving the cave, all of that constituted a short rest.
I forgot to add a tick then back in here. I would like to roll one of my dice. I can only do one of them at the moment, but I'll take what I can get. All right. No, not 1d21, 1d12. All right, 14 points back. I'll take it. Feel free to attack me now. Just let me add that back in.
I will wait for you to add it back in.
Here we go.
Okie dokie. And then you'll still get your action after he attacks next.
After he... Yeah.
All right, and just to put that up there again as contrast to the tiger. Well, phooey, neither of those are going to be able to get you.
All right.
So that's going to be his turn. Armin, you may go.
Maintain the grapple. And use the other option now, so that way I might survive to fight. I am full health again.
You feel much better.
All right, that is my turn.
You're rolling around in the sea.
Alrighty, Mr. Thrasios, thou art up.
All right. So, okay. So the silvers are having the full effect. I'm gonna take a coin out of the sock,
Okay, I'll let
And
you do that as
then-
a bonus action.
and then I'm going to join the grapple. My goal is to shove that coin way up in there.
I will allow
You're
you
going to
to
suppository him?
attempt to ram it into his mouth I will need a contested roll here for your grapple attempt, which it looks like you're probably going to win.
Athletics?
Yes, sir. Don't roll a 1, and you'll probably have it. Huzzah! You are sharing a grapple with Armin and the werewolf.
Watch out for the bite. This thing itches.
No comment. Alrighty then. Next one up is Avra.
I'm just gonna keep stabbing it.
Stick 'em, stick 'em.
Keep on stabbing. That's going to hit.
Wait, and this is with advantage. I'll just roll to see if I get. Yeah, I didn't. But it would have been cool if I did.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. He's getting much, much worse for wear. Still not down, but is breathing harder. Some of that blood actually flowing more now with all of those cuts. Wearing him down, slowly but surely. Aryenwin, your friends are all ganging up on him. 2 of them have him grappled. One of them keeps shaking him in the ribs. And now, your bite pierces flesh. More damage. Yelps and howls again. Is now leaning a bit to the side. You can feel some of the resistance in his grapple is waning. But he's still got some fight in him. Because he is unaware of the threat posed by the new grapple, he is going to keep his focus on the original target. Bite and claw at one orphan. As such.
All right. 9 points of damage.
Yep.
I don't suppose I need to make the saving throw again.
You do not, because that is redundant.
Yep.
Can't be extra poisoned. Or cursed, as it were. And so, Armin, you are free to respond in
There's-
kind.
Aside from maintaining the grapple, there's nothing else I've got in the tank.
Can I have you
What
roll an
can-
insight?
What can you do with the grapple?
Since he's, and this is above the table stuff, since he's immune to like non-silver, non-magical stuff, there's nothing I can do. And I've gotten at least enough insight to know that I can't hurt him.
Oh, you can pin him to actively put the restrain effect on him.
I've never
I was
seen
going
that
to
anywhere,
say
so I'm
that
sorry.
the shove action
Oh,
would not
I'm
be
sorry.
valid.
That's I'm sorry. That's the feat. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
Yeah,
That's
the shove
grapple
action,
feat.
knocking him prone would take him out of my grapple, and I don't want that. So there's no point in doing the shove action.
He's right.
It would give everyone else advantage on their attacks against him, as opposed to
Still not worth it.
And Thrasios currently has him grappled as well.
Still not worth it.
Okie dokie. Then
If he has 0 movement, he can't run.
I agree. Thrasios, you are up, sir.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to shove that fucking silver coin down his throat.
All right. Just make for me, please, an unarmed attack. And beat his AC. Now, I do want to give you free insight. He might try to bite down on your hand as you do that.
Unarmed attack. Strength plus proficient, I guess.
Yeah, strength plus proficiency.
Wait a minute. You're actually putting your arm in his mouth?
He sure is. Take your pill. All right.
That motherfucker.
You will take 7 damage, and I'll need a con save. But he is also going to be choking and have some burning of the throat, and that's not going to rest well for him. Hey, you made your con save, so that's fun.
Can I opt not to? Because that sounds like it's fun.
Unfortunately, no. It does say that you must succeed
Come
on
on.
a DC 12
You know,
Constitution save,
you,
or
you know your world needs an amphibious water-breathing werewolf.
dude, it would be awesome. I totally agree. Grab another coin and try it again, and he'll bite your hand again, and we'll see if he survives long enough. I really like it. Avra, you are up now.
As you know, nobody can guess what I'm about to do.
Yeah.
Prison shanking.
Yeah. Okay.
So
The
that
answer
one,
was nothing. You nailed it.
harder to get your blade in there with Thracios and Armin holding him in the way he's kind of thrashing and clawing about. So,
Trying to chew his arm off.
almost, but not quite. Let's see how your friends do otherwise. Arianwen, you are up next. Growl, chomp.
Massage his throat like you're trying to get a cat to swallow a pill.
That will miss unless you spend an inspiration to take the 25.
No, I don't have any space.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I think our group's pretty much tapped on that.
Doesn't he get advantage?
He does.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're flanking for the tiger and me.
And he's grappled.
Well, the grapple doesn't mean anything, but the
Oh, okay.
does.
Deed of 0, can't run away.
Yep.
Means a ton.
So, you're able to chomp your bite in and really get in there. Hold, shake your head a bit like he's a ragdoll toy, tearing into the flesh. He's now bleeding out pretty good and really on his last legs there. Or leg, singular.
Giggity.
Still breathing. Oh no, he's not a tripod. Still breathing, but close. You can tell he's having a bad day. He's now coughing up blood. Will that be all for you, Arianwen?
Yep.
Now use
Alrighty.
vicious
Doesn't he
mockery.
get
You're a
more
short werewolf and no one likes you.
Well, he is now going to turn his attack on Thrasios because
Has an itty bitty body and I hate it.
Ignore the second one there. I accidentally double clicked.
Doesn't Arian get another die?
For what?
He crit.
Yes.
He did
his
get the other
extra
die.
dice was a 1.
Oh.
I don't
Okay.
think the bite is going to get through.
Yeah, it just rolled
Thrasios.
shitty.
Claws are not either.
Yeah, I've been rolling ones a lot. I don't know
I'm a
what-
bit better armored than our Armwin.
A little, but you made him more mad. All right, well, Armin, it is your turn.
Oh, maintain the grapple.
Uh-huh.
I
Oh,
whisper in his ear, "You're not going to live to see another moon."
if you want to take the sock from me, I'm not going to contest it.
No, I just hold him. I'm doing my job in the team effort.
We could pass it back and forth and take turns shoving coins down his throat.
If it was me, I would just dump the entire sock in there.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That works.
That's difficult.
Yeah, eat all the silver, bitch.
All right. Well, then, with Armin holding fast and keeping him in place there, Thrasios, it is now your turn.
Yeah, I only have like 4 coins left, so I'm going to grab all 4 of them, put it in my hand. I'm going to put my hand straight down his fucking throat. Fucking make him eat them.
All right. He's going to bite back simultaneously, but depending on your unarmed strike there. Let's see. Oh,
Oh, goddamn.
Oh.
Hooey. Well, Make it worth it, sir. 13 damage either way in a con save, but let's see what happens with your jamming. Jammy jam.
Do you have another spell slot left?
I'm gonna take an inspiration to take that 16. No, my spell slots only come back on long rests, and I used the 2 against the banshees.
Got it. Okay,
His
just checking.
sword goes up, my chomps come down.
And so, as he is choking already on 1 silver and more is shoved down, you can see he's coughing up blood, and it's actually bubbling a little bit. You can't see internally what the silver is doing, but you can see some of the upchuck, and it is grisly because your arm is covered in it. I did not get from you your con save, but the werewolf shakes a couple times and then goes limp.
Oh!
Death. Ho ho ho! Should have saved that inspiration for that.
Ah, it was my
Anyway.
only one too.
Oh, I call werewolves.
You are now Armin and Thrasios. You are grappling a dead innkeeper as the flesh changes, the body warps, the fur goes away, and there's a dead innkeeper in your arms. They're still bleeding out of the mouth quite a bit, and you see redness in the throat area.
Gross.
Yes, indeed.
I will drop him on the ground and step on his skull.
There's no resistance there, so your hoof will completely crush that bone if and you like. If you're just like full on curb stomping on the cobblestone
Oh, yeah.
there. Oh yeah, okay. So underneath Armin's hoof is what used to be a head but is now a pile of goo, dripping from hoof and calf of Armin, getting stuck in his fur. That is grisly too. You now have a headless innkeeper on the ground.
They don't regenerate from that, right?
They do not.
No, Armin,
no.
Armin is literally just casually looking to the side and pointing down. Like they don't regenerate from that, right?
I don't think they regenerate at all. But I don't know. I don't know much about them.
You do not see any recovery happening. Can you please roll for me perception? Your second wind, you're welcome to do at your leisure. You see the moonlight glinting off of a couple of coins that are lodged in the throat that you can now see exposed because Armin removed the head that was in the way. You can retrieve your silver coins if you like.
All 5 of them?
You can only get 4. The one appears to have been thrust down, but the ones that you just shoved in haven't made it through yet. Merry Christmas.
Miss Savra. Miss Savra,
Yeah.
may I borrow your dagger?
Cadabra.
Yeah.
Thank you. I work hard for my money, and I would like to get it back. And I proceed to get my silver coin back.
All right. Well, while Thrasios is performing an autopsy, that's going to take a moment. He's going to be elbows deep in grisliness. And there's a large puddle now forming beneath the body of the headless innkeeper.
That's when the King's Guard shows up, and, you know.
Well, that is
Fuck.
actually a nice place to end the session. And we can follow up with the aftermath. Sing Bat Time and Channel a couple weeks from now.
Sounds good.
All right. Have fun, everybody.
I'm out of game. So excited that 2 of you are now cursed with lycanthropy. I cannot wait. And you won't know that because your characters don't know enough about it. The story talked about the creature's descendants being cursed, but there's nothing about, like, you've never encountered a thing like this before, so you don't really have any idea that that's a thing that is happening. Yes. Flex the pecs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aryan Wynn is no longer in tiger form. Well, everyone, very well contributed to the werewolf's death. I'm proud of all of you.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for. It was very entertaining for me. I don't know how much for you. I had
well, since